Batman. It'll make it even better. He's part of the Rogues Gallery, and he's Batman.
He can't. Okay.
Well, you know what? This is what's grinding my gears, then.
Why can't Idris Elba do everything?
God damn it.
Hello and welcome to the Tasteful Dudes podcast. We've missed you.
Yeah, I really have.
We hope that you've missed us as well. We really like doing these podcasts for you. Gives us a reason to eat food. You should see us. We're so skinny and starved.
We're emaciated. Like, I barely have, because I rarely have a reason to eat. I usually just sit in my bed and work on my lats.
I thought you meant you work on your rats. You have...
I have
that farm of rats.
I have that horrible rat problem.
Yeah. No, but thank you for tuning in. My name, as always, is Nicholas Elevens, and today I'm here with my co-host Tim Fluffybeard. Tim, what's going on?
I mean, I don't know why you're just saying today. We're always here together.
Yeah.
We do share this one kitchen together.
Mm-hmm. Which brings us to the point of we have a new setup. Brand new studio, if you will. That would be generous.
I don't think anybody would.
Yeah, it's the kitchen of my apartment.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And because we're doing pizza, we don't necessarily have to be in the restaurant because delivery pizza is how most people consume their pizza.
That's true, and it's just kind of hard to lug a full-size laptop and a 4-pound microphone around with you everywhere.
And us, I think.
And us, yeah.
I think people were starting to get annoyed with us.
Yeah, because we're so skinny and gaunt, it's off-putting.
Yeah, very pale as well.
Very pale, yeah.
Yeah, we're just...
Except me, I have jaundice.
Why would you... So in this... Okay, let's dig into this.
Mm-hmm.
Which I probably shouldn't, but we'll do it anyway. So in this fictitious kind of... setting that I've created where we are skinny, you also want to give yourself jaundice?
You know, I've rethought it. I'd rather have colic.
And so let's get on to what we're eating today.
Hey, all right. I hope you're hungry.
For the sake of bad transitions, here's one. So what are we eating today?
Well, we are trying out this restaurant that's over off of God, where are we?
We are at an undisclosed location, but the
undisclosed staycation.
Yeah. Damn it. But the pizza that we got is actually from S.I.P Brewery, which is also, it's short for Somewhere in Particular.
Yes.
Which is a new bar in the old Henderson home off Durker Road. Mm-hmm. And it's a cool little spot. Yeah.
We went there once with some friends of ours, former taste buddies, if you will. And yeah, their pizza, we were blown away because we don't normally think. I mean, we didn't think it was going to be a pizza place. We just went there for beer and drinks and whatever, and we got their pizza and we really liked it. So we got a.
I was blown away by it. I really was. It was such a good experience that it's like. I'm not going to try to bury the lead, but it's like one of my favorite places. Like if I'm trying to go stay fairly close to my apartment, I'll go here for pizza. Yeah, definitely.
And so we're just going to be kind of eating it throughout the recording, and stay tuned for our verdicts at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. So the pizza, the original plan was to do a reference pizza, and that's what we'll do when there's no real specialty pizza at a place. So that, of course, was the Andy Dwyer special, which is sausage, peppers, and onions. And I've really...
Onions.
Yeah, you've pointed it out, and like every time, I really want to change it. I will change it.
No. I don't want to change who you are.
Because Paul Bunyan got me the other day.
Bunyan.
And I was like, until that time, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to try to change this. This is just who I am.
It's what you are.
It's fine. Yeah. But when I said that, I was like, okay, I have a problem.
Bunyan. Like mung bean.
Okay, I digress. Yeah. So the pizza we got today is called the Ohio Pepperoni. It's pepperoni with fresh basil chopped on top of it. Mm-hmm. And to top it all off, no pun intended, a drizzle of jalapeno honey, which is one of the most delicious things that you could add to a pizza. And I know it says really jalapeno, but it's really not that spicy.
No, it's...
but it adds a really good sweetness to cut through the saltiness of the pepperoni.
Yeah, it really does. Good. Yeah.
And then you still have that like bite of freshness whenever you get to the basil too.
Exactly.
So it does taste a little bit lighter than just the average pepperoni, because it's a little bit more brighter of flavors. But we'll get into that.
Yep.
So, Tim, what's irking you this week?
Well, I'll tell you, Nick. Give me a minute. I got to bring up my note. I have notes.
Well, we can edit this out.
I'm going to edit it all out.
So, Tim, what's irking you this week?
Well, I'll tell you, Nick. Batman is one of my favorite superheroes. And as you might know, the DC Cinematic Universe is a total shit show right now. Aquaman is great. That actually, it made a lot of money in the box office, and people liked it. That being said, who's the Batman right now? Who was Batman?
He just
Affleck.
Yeah, Affleck, but he just dipped. He's not.
Yeah, so he's not Batman. So we're looking for a new Batman, and there have been a lot of names thrown out there. None of which I care about because it's not my dream. My dream is to have Idris Elba. What's irking me is Idris Elba is not Batman yet. Now I know what you're thinking. Idris Elba, he's British. But you know what? We've already had a Welsh Batman. So why can't we have a British Batman? Right?
I totally understand.
Well, and frankly, if you look at the the things for that new Hobbs and Shaw movie, like Idris Elba plays. Obviously, he's the villain, but he's fucking Batman. He could totally be a
spin-off for
Fast and
he
Furious.
has that like really cool suit.
Yeah, he could totally be Batman. Just put on a cool thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Also, cast Michael Fassbender as a sexy young Alfred.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a way you're shaking a lot of things up.
Also, bring back Arnold as Mr. Freeze because he's got a Columbus connection. We could probably do it. We could probably get him to be Mr. Freeze again. Just what we got to do is get in with the
Columbus connection matter.
I don't know. We got to get in with the Reichert guys. We got to become trash people and get in with the Reichert people, and then we could get in with Arnold and have him be Mr. Freeze. We could paint him blue.
Yeah, if he wants that.
I really don't know if this is irking me.
It worked out for Will Smith.
It did.
Now, to tie it all back, I have a new piece of information for you,
nice.
And you might not like it.
I probably won't.
So speaking of Will Smith and Idris Elba in the DC universe, you want Idris Elba to be Batman.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen.
Why not?
He just replaced Will Smith in Suicide Squad.
Wait, what?
He is Deadshot.
He's Deadshot?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So now he is a Batman villain.
God damn it.
So he cannot play Batman.
It'll make it even better. He's part of the Rogues Gallery and he's Batman.
He can't. Okay.
Well, you know what? This is what's grinding my gears then.
Why can't Idris Elba do everything?
God damn it. Nick, what's grinding your gears?
So I've gotten really...
What's pissing you off today?
It's the same thing as last week, just in a different turn of events. The Blue Jackets have just shit the bed.
The hell are the Blue Jackets doing?
I have no idea. And let me tell you, I was worried last week, but I was expecting them to win some games, and then I was worried because they were going to be good this year, and then not for the next years, right? That's where my worry was when we talked about it last episode. Right now, they're shitting the bed.
They are.
Now, I want to say that this is very time sensitive. Mm-hmm. So this episode won't come out for another couple weeks probably.
Yeah.
But as of right now, the Blue Jackets have gone 2-4 since the deadline, and they're going to play the Pittsburgh Penguins actually tonight for their second time, who they lost to 3-0. They got shut out just a couple nights ago.
Andy Murray was on his fucking head.
Matt Murray.
Andy Murray, the tennis player, just played goalie.
He was just great. He can really do it all. That's an athletic man.
There you go.
But yeah, other than that, I'm not too irked about anything in general. People are making a big deal about Galaxy's Edge.
Yes.
Because some new information came out of a bunch of stuff because they had their preliminary press tour. It was very, very selective. Not many people in the press even got to go.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, they're really impressed in the immersive experience. Here's the thing. I'm Mr. Average Joe. So are you.
Mr. Average Joy.
I'm Average Joy. But no, me being Average Joe and you being Average Joe, we're not going to get to see this for a long time.
Yeah, I basically give it, I would say give it a couple, give it at least a year to quiet down.
By that, we're not going to discover anything because everything is going to basically be discovered by the time we get there.
By then, Epcot's going to have its 40th anniversary in 2022. And then it's
then you're going to want to go to Epcot.
And I'm going to go, yeah.
So here I am, which the other thing is there's a price hike, too, in Disney.
Yeah.
That's also grinding my gears.
Yeah.
So Disney sees that they have Star Wars Land coming up, Galaxy's Edge, and the world of Batuu, and they think, hey, you know what? Let's just up the price. Let's further up the price, which they already have the highest rates for theme parks.
That's true, and not to be an apologist, but they do have the highest rates, rightfully so, because they are the best. That being said, I think overall in the amusement park business, prices are way too high. They are pricing out a lot of they're pricing out the middle class and the poor people, unfortunately. It's now my wife and I we go to Disney fairly often, but we make cuts in other parts of our lives to make that work. But no, I'm not expecting to get to see Star Wars Land at least until 2020 at earliest.
In fact, you're going to be going to Disney World and actually voluntarily having to skip out on Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, well, it won't be done yet. I'll be going in May, and
I'm sure that before you go to Galaxy's Edge in the future, you'll be at Disney World.
Oh yeah. I'll probably go at least once more before I get to see Galaxy's Edge properly, or at least
after it's open.
Yeah, or at least go on the rides. Because, I think the first time I went to see Pandora in Animal Kingdom, I don't think I rode any of the rides. I just walked around. So
I've heard Pandora is quite an immersive experience, too.
Oh, it's good.
So, that being said, what do you think we can expect from Galaxy's Edge if they got so many people on board with the immersive experience, including Disney? Like, I've heard the merch is really low. They don't have Mickey Mouse on a T-shirt.
Correct.
In that section of the park, of course.
In Pandora or in the forthcoming?
Well, in both, I've heard.
Yeah. So with Pandora, there are a few legally obligated signs that they have to have, but in terms of the Disney style signs, I'm doing air quotes here. The Disney style signs, they're not there. It's all style. Even the signs for the rides.
Can't count Mickey Mouse heads or anything?
No, you cannot. I mean, you can because they're very well hidden. But no, and I'm expecting that even more so in the Star Wars Land. Because you can, the cast members working at the shops, the cast members working at the quick service restaurant, you don't expect them to be in fully on all the time. But in Batuu, I think they're going to be fully on. They're going to have full characters and everything. It's going to be next level.
The names of the food, the names of the drinks that are going to be able... I mean, they're really going in to give you that, you are in Star Wars.
To the point where things that you do outside of rides and vice versa will affect things that are in the rides. It's going to be super immersive.
Which will help because, with those first couple of years just being packed with people, lines are going to be so long for everything that, hopefully that you can entertain yourself in the line, walking around.
Exactly.
While you're waiting for the next step.
Yeah. Keep killing time. I'm doing something.
Yeah. So with the Blue Jackets with Star Wars, I think we're kind of gearing up for, your sports minute, and I can only vamp so long.
I know. I was actually going to see what the wait times in Pandora are right now.
The wait you were going to check?
Yeah, I was going to check the wait times, but the Disney app shit the bed. So I'm not going to do that.
Well, Disney, if you hear us...
I can actually check on my Pebble.
One, we love you.
We love you, and we would love to get sponsored by Disney.
We will review all the pizza in the parks.
Oh my god, yeah.
Burgers. We could do burgers, too.
Holy shit, we'll go to Pizza Rizzo's. I'm sure there's other pizza. Oh, Via Napoli? Shit, man. We went for my mom's birthday last September, and we went to Via Napoli in Epcot, Italy. Holy moly. That pizza is amazing. Like, they get their water sent in from Lake Como.
To make pizza?
To make pizza.
Like to make the dough?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
That is, it's next level crazy
That is
stuff.
some next level.
Yeah.
It's probably crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. It's up there. It's not, I think it's...
Well, when you're exporting and importing water...
Yeah.
For pizza.
I like their three different, what's it called? Wood-fired ovens are named the three different mountains, or three different volcanoes in Italy. So it's Vesuvius, it's Stromboli, and it's one other one. I can't remember.
Stromboli
is a volcano. It's Mount Stromboli.
Okay. For those who are listening, I can't be the only one that just realized this.
Yeah, no, it's a
Mount Stromboli.
Mount Stromboli.
That's hilarious. That's
know.
Objectively hilarious.
Yes. And they look like mouths going in. It's pretty cool. This has turned into a Disney podcast.
Well, you know what? You're into Disney. I'm into Star Wars.
That's right.
It's easy to talk about for us, and we're just talking about what irks us.
That's right. We're just big fans of what's her name? Caroline Kennedy. That's not her name.
Kathleen
Kennedy.
You're not so great with the names.
Terrible with names, man.
But yeah. So other than that, I mean, this year is the year to be a nerd just in general, though.
Yeah.
So one thing I'm not irked about is this year of 2019.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great. Like Disney streaming network is coming out at the end of the year. It's going to have a bunch of Star Wars content, a bunch of Marvel content.
Mm-hmm. We might even get Song of the South.
We might also get Song in the South, because they said the entire catalog would be on there.
I could see your heart stop momentarily when I said that.
No, well, the thing is, I had read an article, so I'm actually fairly informed about this.
I'd be okay if they put it on there. I wish there was a better way to...
I don't think that they will. Yeah, I was watching videos of it on YouTube just to because I have never seen it, so I wanted to kind of look at it, see everything with my own eyes. It doesn't hold up. No, it really doesn't. They don't really explain that it's post-war, and so you assume that it's pre-war.
Yeah, because it looks like the Happy Slaves. It's that old-timey narrative.
Yeah, and it's like a very, very
and even though it's
rose-tinted
even though it's post-war, it would still be kind of early Jim Crow era. If it's Jim Crow era, why are they not going to be happy?
Speaking of Jim Crow, there's a lot of misses in Dumbo. They literally have a crow named Jim.
That's right. Yeah.
That sings.
There are some...
there's a lot of misses.
I mean, one of the most beloved Disney movies is Peter Pan. And Peter Pan has a really bad American Indian scene.
Yeah.
You know?
Really, really bad. But, I mean, and you want to say something about, it's just the times were, what the times were. But, I think we just need to hold everybody to a higher standard.
And
they should have been held to a higher standard back then, and because they weren't, we have to do it now. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's... I'm glad that Disney doesn't hide the fact that they made that movie, because they made that movie. But I understand, don't. You don't have to make merch. I mean, that's the weird thing. They're making merch for it in the guise of Splash Mountain. With Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, and Brer Bear.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it's there, and you have the song, you have Zippity Doodah, you have How Do You Do, and you got... So I think they're able to do that without showing the movie. But I don't know. We got off track a little bit. But
yeah.
But
either way. Are you ready for your
other
sports minute?
Yeah. I am ready for my sports minute. We just need to get a timer on here.
Here is your sports minute with Tim, brought to you by the fan of the week, Joe.
Yeah, Joe is my favorite fan.
He's up there for me.
Yeah,
but he's one of them.
He's sending me weird letters, though.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Hi, Joe.
We don't have any sponsors yet, so brought to you by Joe.
Anyway.
Here we go.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tim Fluffybeard's Sports Minute. Hope springs eternal. Yes, fans, it is that time of the year. It is spring training for Major League Baseball. I am so excited. I was actually just listening to on the way here. It does not look like spring out there. It is rainy. It is gray. It looks like it's a Soviet morning. I feel like I should be wearing a tracksuit and smoking unfiltered clove cigarettes. But it is spring. Listening to Tom Hamilton, Jim Rosenhaus, and you could just feel the warmth and the clearness of the Goodyear sky in Arizona. And I remember as a little kid, I used to go down to St. Pete and watch ball games in a horrible ballpark to watch with my family. And then we used to go to Clearwater, and that dump of a park that the Tribe used to play in. There used to be snakes everywhere. It was terrible, but I loved it. I can't wait for baseball to start. It's gonna be great.
So we're at 1 minute now, and so we got to stop you right there. Unfortunately, I think you barely mentioned any sports.
I had 90 minutes of content.
Well, going into this, it's only a minute, so I don't know why you don't prep for shorter.
I don't know.
Either way, I think with that being said, do you have a question of the week or question of the day for our audience, our listeners?
Oh, a question for the audience?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I would just say, if you want to answer this on any of them. YouTube. Facebook.
Instagram.
Twitter. My Tasteful Dudes. It's not your tasteful. I tried to do your Tasteful Dudes, but it was...
Tasteful Dudes.
Yeah, My Tasteful Dudes. I would ask, what are you most excited for in the coming movie year? Now, It doesn't have to be Marvel movies or Star Wars or anything like that. What are you most excited for, movies bar none?
Yeah.
I'm super excited for the new Star Wars movie coming out. I know you're super excited.
I'm
more so than any other movie. I'm just excited as not spoilers but details coming out. I just want to know some more things.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it soon.
So,
next month.
I assume with Celebration.
Yes, most
it'll
definitely.
Probably come out then.
I think they're holding most of the news for Celebration because there hasn't been a Celebration in 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Funko Pop's gonna fuck it up with their merchandise.
Dude, Funko Pop puts out their own branded or their own select
spoilers.
Well, yeah, sure, but spoilers. But they come out with a whatever it's called, con-specific, like exclusive. That's what I'm
That being said,
exclusive.
Funko Pop, if you would like to sponsor us, we love
you.
Oh, you're the best. You don't spoil anything like you did in Captain Marvel. Anyway,
this one's for you, Funko. That you just can just scream that gutturally. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our 6 out of 10 hashtag 6 out of 10 scale rating on the pizza we received today from again S.I.P Brewery.
Yeah.
It was coal fired.
Coal fired.
Coal fired.
That's a coal fire.
Kind of like California pizza kitchen style, where everybody kind of. I mean, you could share it, but they're smaller, on the smaller side. They're definitely 1 for 1 when it comes to us.
It's probably a 10-inch pie. Yeah, about a 10-inch pie. Theater of the mind.
Shit. I'm grinning because it was very clever.
I'm not cutting that out.
It was incredibly clever. And I'm not going to discuss what just happened, but if anybody wants to re-listen, I think they can put their imagination to what just fucking happened. Damn it. Anyways, so first step is not even 6 out of 10. This is not a pie you would go back to. This is Little Caesars.
Yeah, just a bad. I mean, Little Caesars does have potential for 6 out of 10.
Again,
but yeah,
that's we say it's pizza. If there's pizza at a party and nothing else to eat, you still eat like 6 pieces.
That's
you know
true.
What I mean?
I don't know. I'd give the Crazy Bread higher marks than their
agree.
pizza.
So pizza, low quality. That's a not even 6 out of 10. You would not go back, and you would not ever order this by your own volition, unless it was incredibly cheap.
Yeah, unless someone else is buying it for you.
Exactly. Then we have a 6 out of 10, which this is a pretty good pizza. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not your go-to. You wouldn't necessarily order it, but it's decent pizza.
Yeah.
Then you have a solid 6 out of 10. This is good. This is where you start getting into the good slice territory. You're not going to go all the time, but anytime you go to that place, you probably will get the pizza. Yeah. Depending on what else is on the menu. You
can trust that pizza.
It's always a solid go-to.
Yeah.
It's always the solid plan B. And then you have the 10 out of 10 pie.
Oof.
And that 10 out of 10 pie, it might make you cry.
Yeah.
It's so damn great. I was gonna try to rhyme it.
I was gonna say I thought you were having a crisis there.
I'm no Lin-Manuel or Eminem for that matter.
You got a bit cross-eyed there and sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
were you thinking about a moment?
I was thinking about this pizza again.
Okay.
Yours is right across from me. I keep staring at it.
It's really good.
So Tim, what would you give this pizza?
I'm gonna give this one a solid 6 out of 10. Maybe it's because we're just starting this, and I don't wanna give my heart away yet. It's really, really good. I'm giving it it is a solid. I would feel comfortable anytime I go there getting this pie, and being happy with it. And it's really, really good.
Yep. I agree. I actually would give it the same thing for a lot of the reasons I said earlier. You have the good saltiness from the pepperoni, but then that sweet honey by itself, honestly, would probably just do the trick of cutting right through it. And then it's jalapeno honey, which just gives it that little extra flavor to it. Yeah. But then it has that freshly chopped basil over it, which really lifts it up as well.
Ooh, speaking of honey, I just want to go off on a little tangent here. So a mutual friend of ours made some, what was it called? Fermented garlic honey.
Yeah.
What was it called? Was it fermented garlic honey?
I don't think it was fermented. I think it was just garlic honey.
Or garlic honey. But it almost had a pickled, the garlic. It wasn't full on garlic. It was some, maybe macerated garlic.
Sure.
But, so you would dip something into the honey and give you that garlic flavor. It was wonderful. And then he said, "Oh yeah, try a clove." And I'm like, that's garlic, man. He's like, no, it's softer. Try the clove. And I tried it, and don't get me wrong, it was tasty with the honey. I felt like I was gonna die, because I just ate a big clove of garlic. No, excuse me. And it it burned going down, and then I had the tightest searing pain in my stomach for 10 seconds.
I bet it was that. I
think it was that garlic.
Yeah, dude, raw garlic's just
holy moly.
The clove of it is.
I have a cousin that eats a clove of garlic every morning. We are an Italian family.
There's a lot to unpack there.
I know, right? She's afraid of vampires.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I also would not have pegged it to be a woman. So.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Because that is some weird shit that you'd imagine a dude did.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm gonna stick with solid 6. We're on that bubble though. I would say it's a bubble to further up because, man, it's so basic but so delicious.
Oh yeah, no, the crust is really good too.
The crust is good. Are you a crust guy?
I do love crust. Yeah,
I don't usually finish a piece of crust. So I'm satisfied. Are you satisfied?
I'm very satisfied.
Has this been good for you?
I need a cigarette after this.
Great.
I say that so often, jokingly, in the podcast. I think people are going to think I smoke.
No, you're very much against it. That's one of your...
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I say in the podcast.
traits. You're very, very much against it.
Yeah.
We've heard. Either way, Tim, where can they find us?
Well, Nick, they can find us on social media at My Tasteful Dudes, all one. They can also find us on Facebook. I think it's at My Tasteful Dudes. And so yeah, Twitter, Instagram, My Tasteful Dudes, Facebook, My Tasteful Dudes. You can find us on YouTube as well, at My Tasteful Dudes. Or it might have still be showing Taste Buds. I couldn't really flip that over as easily.
We're a transition phase.
We're still transitioning. Hey, I think I might know something that's going at the beginning here. But no, I'm really excited to do this next sort of iteration of the podcast, and yeah, and we're gonna be having guests. We were initially hoping to have a guest on this one, but we won't divulge that at this point. Yeah. Okay.
You were gonna be a guest, Ethan.
Yeah, Ethan, you could have had this.
You could have had us. And a cigarette. That Tim keeps in the cuff of his pants.
I keep it when I'm hungry. Actually, I'm not sure what goes in the cuffs of these pants.
I don't want to know. Okay.
You can never tell.
Well, thank you so much for listening, and we will be back next week with another episode and another slice of pizza. Hit us up with your thoughts, opinions, criticisms.
Opinions? I don't need your opinion.
We're your Tasteful Dudes, the classiest, most cultured dudes you probably know if you only knew 3 guys.
Still your mom's favorite podcast.
Okay, and goodbye.
We'll see ya.